What's going on there, YouTube? And welcome to Fresh Comic Stories. Guys, this is the channel where we basically sit down and cover different kinds of comic book stories. Now, guys, today we are going to jump back over to IDW and we are going to continue our coverage over the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we're going to cover the micro series Michelangelo. Now, this is a one-shot book that basically gives us the insight of what happens when Michelangelo goes out on his own. What happens when the goofiest person is out on his own in the world of New York City? Well, guys, this book right here gives us that answer. So guys, please hit that like button down below and also subscribe for more comic book videos in the near future. But guys, let's dive into the micro series Michelangelo. I do hope you enjoy. Before we dive into this storyline, something I do want to mention is that this book takes place in the middle of volume 2. I want to say it takes place right after issue number 5 of the main series. Now, we begin today's storyline with us picking up with Michelangelo right now watching a movie in the movie theaters, which of course it was him sneaking in, but with him watching this movie about love. He now wants to get a kiss tonight because it is New Year's Eve. And so he must get a kiss on New Year's. And so he kind of goes around town to find something fun to do because he knows if he goes back home, him and his brothers will be doing the same thing like always. And so he ends up going to this party that's right now taking place inside a museum. Now, while he is outside looking at people walking inside to this party, he realized that it is a costume party as well. But before he is able to make a move and go inside to have fun, he looks over and sees that this random guy named Carl, who is dressed as a dinosaur, is calling someone saying he does not want to go in and he is backing out of something. And so he rips off his wristband, which now you have Michelangelo take the wristband so he can now enter the party. Now, when he gets into the party and start eating all the different food in the room, he is greeted by a lady who is dressed as a cat, who is right now telling him that he needs to come with her so they can proceed with the plan. Because right now she thinks Michelangelo is Carl in an outfit, so she has no idea that he is actually a mutated turtle. She thinks it is a man inside an outfit named Carl. But when they get upstairs, Michelangelo is greeted by other people, which they tell him that they can now continue with their plan, which that plan is now to steal something from here, which then leads to them knocking out the guards who were guarding the item that they are here to steal. Now, after taking out the guards, you do have this group of people in costumes start asking Michelangelo to hack the computer to shut down the security lasers. Because Carl, the guy from earlier who Michelangelo is right now pretending to be, was a computer hacker. Now, Michelangelo has been listening to his brother Donatello about computers, which he just knows enough to make up a lie where he tells them he can't hack the computer, but he will use his ninja moves to avoid the security lasers and get what they are trying to steal, which is the Dresden Diamond. And I really hope I pronounced that correctly, Dresden. It's German, I think. Now you have Michelangelo break the glass instead so the alarm can go off, which will then alert the police. Now with that happening, you have the man dressed as Zorro think that Michelangelo is an undercover cop. And so now he wants to kill Michelangelo for the diamond. But you do have Zorro and Michelangelo start fighting, but Michelangelo fakes being hit and falls out the window to escape. Now, Zorro knows that Michelangelo was faking being hit so he could get away. Then Zorro realized that the lady who was in the cat outfit is missing as well now. And so you have Zorro tell the rest of the group to go somewhere else while he looks for both now the cat lady and Michelangelo. Now, we come to find out that Michelangelo went to the rooftop, and his plan is to leave the diamond somewhere safe and then call the cops so they can find it. But before he is able to do that, he runs into a lady who is dressed as a cat, which we come to find out that she is actually a cop who was sent in undercover to get the diamond and bring in the other people who were in that group. Now, you do have Michelangelo tell this lady that he can trust her, but right after he says that, you have Zorro reappear with his real group of people, and they were all sent to get that diamond for someone special. Now, this does lead into a battle between Michelangelo and Zorro's men, which honestly, he is able to finish them off pretty quickly. But the book did give us a few pages of him fighting against everybody just to protect the lady in the cat outfit, and he does defeat Zorro as well. Now, after the fighting is all done, you have Michelangelo talk to the lady in the cat outfit, which we find out that her real name is Cara Lewis. She is a detective who was sent in to get this crystal. But before she is able to give out any more information, Michelangelo is already gone and heading back home. Now, the reason why we covered this story is because Cara Lewis is going to reappear again in the turtles' lives over and over again. What's going on there, guys? So this is the part of the video where I basically sit down and give my thoughts on about this book. Now, when it comes to the micro series Michelangelo, I have to say I truthfully do like this book a lot. The reason why, guys, because Michelangelo is honestly probably the most popular character out of all the turtles, except Donatello, or he's tied with Donatello. And that is saying a lot because Michelangelo is the most goofiest person out of the whole group. And so when it comes to all the different characters in the Turtles group, he is probably the most popular character out of everybody. But with that being said though, guys, the reason why I like this book is because it still shows that Michelangelo can still handle a situation on his own. Because guys, most times when you sit down and read a story, when it comes to the most goofiest character of a group being out on their own, 9 out of 10 times, the goofiest person cannot handle a situation on their own. But when it comes to Michelangelo, he shows that he can actually control a situation on his own by just thinking about what his brothers would do. And so truthfully, that's why I like this book a lot. And this is a book I do say you guys have to go pick up and buy. But with that being said, guys, I'm going ahead and end today's video. So please hit that like button down below and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, please let me know in the comments below, because you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But guys, I will see you on the next comic book video. Later, guys.